Okay, audio is good. All right. How's everybody doing? Live right now from Tapachula. And it is not exactly Tapachula, it is miles away from Tapachula, but it's a municipal city that is called Huixtla, where the migrants have walked more than 29 miles under the heat, under the rain, and under a lot of circumstances. 5,000 people. Last time that I was here, 1,000 people were right here. They could only fit 1,000. Now, imagine fitting 5,000 in this particular area. The caravan is scattered along different parts of Huixtla. As you guys saw, we were walking, and a lot of them that were staying where there was a roof, so they can protect themselves from the rain. This right here, it can only fit maximum 1,500. For people that are saying that 60,000 it is this caravan, that is false news. That is fake information. It is 5,000 this caravan. 60,000, they're scattered all over Central America, Panama, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Colombia. This right here are 5,000. 5,000. I have repeatedly said this, and a lot of right-wing media are getting mad because they're spreading false news, and I'm sorry. I'm an independent, and you're gonna get called out if you're spreading false information. 60,000, yes, they're coming, but this is not 60,000. This is 5,000 people. What they're going to do is sleep overnight right here. See how the situation is portraying for tomorrow, and move to the next city that is Mapastepec. Mapastepec, it is the city where the operation supposedly is ready to stop them. But what it means today, what it means today, the activist leader Luis Villagrán, as we were interviewing him in a tricycle with, you know, little box tricycles, he was with the district leader, a politician from the political party of Morena. This district leader, politician of Morena, of Tapachula, said to us with Luis Villagrán on the side, they are not going to be stopped. That is a violation of their court appointment. This protection claim that it was put 2 or 3 weeks ago by Luis Villagrán and Irineo Mujica on a federal judge in Mexico, this protection claim is not sealed yet. This protection claim, it is not approved yet, but they have an appointment for a court date. So these 5,000 people, they put a document, every single one of them, for an appointment for a court date to attend and to see if they can be relieved and they can be let freely walk into the country. The government of Mexico tried to stop them at one particular point, but they could not. They were surpassed at a first inspection point yesterday in Viva Mexico. Today, multiple units, they were put out throughout the whole road into Huixtla. Multiple units of the Institute National of Immigration and also multiple units of the National Guard. But nobody tried to put a barricade, which tells you why the National Guard and the Institute National of Immigration are not stopping them, because of the court appointment and their protection claim. The protection claim gives them an appointed date to go and see the federal judge. If the National Guard and the Institute National of Immigration try to stop them, it will be a violation of their right to go and be heard by a federal judge. This is why they haven't been stopped. This is why they haven't been contained. And this is why if they stop them and they arrest them or they detain them, it will be a humongous lawsuit against the Institute National of Immigration and also against the government of Mexico, which the United Nations is involved. Government, non-governmental organizations are involved, and globalist organizations are involved to particularly defend the transit for these people to get to Tapachula all the way to Mexico City. On the back of me, you see thousands of migrants. This caravan started only with 800 at a vigil on Friday. On Saturday, 2,000 started exiting City of Tapachula walking. Along the way, thousands started uniting the caravan, and now it has ended to a number that is 5,000 people. 5,000 people, that the majority of them has surpassed the number of women and children and unaccompanied minors. More than 50% are women and children and unaccompanied minors, and the 40% to 50% are military-age men between the ages of 20 and 35. This ultimately creates that the National Guard is more precautious on stopping the caravan because of the level of children that they are involved in this caravan. The level of unaccompanied minors. I have done interviews with unaccompanied minors between the ages of 15, 16, and 17. Also, I have done interviews with people from Nigeria, Mali, Palestine, Nicaragua, Venezuela, Honduras, El Salvador, and multiple places of Africa. This is not only Central America migrating. This is the world migrating to one particular place that it was promised under a agenda that it is the open border agenda under Joseph Biden. And now that Joe Biden has realized the enormous catastrophe that he's created, he is backing down. And he is not addressing this humanitarian issue. One thing that he has created, he is not being a man, step into the plate and say, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to fix it, and I'm sorry, I promise you this, but this is what we're going to be addressing. The Mexican government has done a horrific job also on controlling the mass affluency of immigrants, not giving them the proper things to completely migrate or stop. The open border in Guatemala has been continuing with Mexico. So what do you expect if you have an open border in Guatemala with Mexico and you're encapsulating all of the migrants? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think this is going to be controlled? Do you think there's not going to be no hunger? Do you think that there's not going to be no infections, no diseases? Do you think that there's not going to be no necessities? Of course there's going to be, because you create a catastrophe. And when you create a catastrophe, you have this, a necessity that is on an exodus to a promised land that it was by Joseph Biden, put by Joseph Biden.